Shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites, the Chicago branch. Before we get started, though, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach.
To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, we want to send double honors because they do rule well. And bishops out of Connecticut, we want to send double honors. Elder bishops out of Connecticut, we want to send double honors because they do rule well. I'm the brother Kapaya, a.k.a. Pops.
I'm the brother Manakia.
I'm the brother Asha.
It's the brother Yaya.
And like I said, we had a little thing here where I guess, people want to talk about prophets and of doom and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. Not understanding that that's exactly. So, as a matter of fact, somebody give me 1 Samuel 16. We're going to do verse 4 and 5. Because that's what a prophet was known for. When he showed up, the question is, what you got on your mind? We good? Or did we fuck up? Okay, so we're gonna go against what the prophets of old always did. Cause when they showed up, the Lord normally told the prophet, "Go over here and tell these motherfuckers that they done fucked up, and I'm about to bring some motherfucking wrath to their ass and whatnot, just because they wouldn't listen and do it what y'all was telling them to do." Go ahead, whoever got that.
You said 1 Samuel 16?
Yeah, 16, 4 and 5.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16, and verse 4. And Samuel did that which the Yahweh spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, "Comest thou peaceably?"
So, hey, look, man, we know who you is. We know how you get down. We know you're a man of the Lord. So now the question is we getting ready to get fucked up or not? That's the question. Go ahead, read verse 5.
Verse 5, and he said, "Peaceably I am come to sacrifice to Yahweh. Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice."
Okay, so, yeah, this time around, I ain't bringing no gloom and doom and shit. Like I said, that's why I put mine on my thing. But yeah, I ain't bringing no gloom and doom. I ain't talking about war and all this other kind of stuff. I ain't bringing destruction. The Lord didn't send me on that tip this time around. This time, okay? I ain't guaranteeing that the next time you see me, I ain't gonna be on that though. Go ahead.
I got one.
Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. It say, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." And so when the prophets on the scene, this is exactly what they prophesied about. So you're going to get those in the ancient times also now. We go out there and prophesy and let you know the prophecies of these books of things that surely shall come to pass. And it might be a war. And definitely it's going to be about evil, man. That's why the people were so scared, because they knew how severe the prophet was back then. It's only now in these days that they don't know, because they think it's a joke. But guess what? Everything is starting to come to pass. It's not going to be a joke so soon.
And it's funny that you say it that way, because like you said, they knew. Why? Because guess what? Noah didn't have to go out there and prophesy that the Lord was getting ready to destroy the world. He just started doing what he was told to do. Started building his ark, and putting it together, doing all the other stuff. And the world knew. Why? Because by the time he got around to Moses, he said, "They didn't know me by Yahweh. Yahweh is my name. They didn't know me by that. They knew me by El Shaddai, fucking dreadful demon-like power." So the world knew that the Lord, that a particular group of people served, that was the people of the Lord, that when he showed up, or when he had one of his guys start putting something in motion, there was some fucked up shit that's getting ready to happen.
That's right.
Okay? You got any more on that?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one right
Go ahead.
quick. This is Luke, laying back on what the elder said. That's very powerful. This is Luke 1 and 7. We'll start at 69. And this is Luke 1 and 69. It says, "And he had raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David." And he's talking about Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's his horn of salvation. And he says, "As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began." So as the elder was talking about, the prophets have been, since the world began, pronouncing destruction of wickedness.
Right.
Like he said about Noah, in the ark. Moses freeing us from captivity. Amos, from and on down. All the prophets prophesied about the destruction of wicked kingdoms, wicked people, and their time coming to an end.
Hey, look, Abraham even prophesied about how his own lineage of grandchildren from his 12 sons was going to go through some shit.
Shit, even his cousin Lot.
Yeah.
Lot prophesied against Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
About the 6 cities that was supposed to be that burned down.
So,
Exactly.
so where do y'all get this fucking? Did y'all get this motherfucking goodwill, gain of godliness bullshit from where? From these motherfuckers that are motherfucking wolves in sheep clothing, telling you bullshit.
Matthew 10:13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me finish this up. Yeah.
Nehemiah beat people's ass was coming against the Lord.
right.
Go ahead though, brother.
No, right. So it is going with that Matthew where he's coming with a sword, 10-30.
I already got that on.
Okay, yeah, here we got it. And this it finishes Lucas 1:71 that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. And that's the whole premise. The prophets was coming down to speak about those who hated the elect of Israel and be saved from it. And Yahushua, being the author and finisher of this, letting us know that, hey, I'm coming to destroy this wicked kingdom, and I'm coming to save the elect of Israel.
Right.
Nobody said it more powerful, more stronger, and more pressing than Yahushua. Obviously, you know what I mean? Everybody else spoke of the time to come, but when he hit the scene, it was it. He's like, hey, listen, I'm here. I am the Savior. This world is about to be destroyed as it was in the ancient world, like when Noah came with the flood, and your salvation draws nigh. You can't get a more powerful prophet of doom than Yahushua himself.
Right.
He said, come, the kingdom is at hand. Repent. Right. You don't get no more better than that. And his words speak to that volume of him coming for destruction. He said, I didn't come back to play with y'all.
Right.
And when he said, when I come back, I'm not going to meet you as a man.
Right.
Go ahead. What you got?
Read that Jeremiah.
Okay.
23.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and verse 14. I have seen also in the province of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah.
Stop right there. So this is what the brother Menachia was saying. You motherfuckers, y'all want to believe this bullshit. No. And the Lord said, I ain't fucking with them. Y'all can't tell by the message that they bringing. If they not talking about on earth as it is in heaven, then I ain't fucking with it at this particular go around.
That's right.
The only time this shit is going to become gravy for y'all is after shit that got smoked or whatnot. So this ain't it. This isn't that. This isn't going to go that way. Was that all the way to 17?
Verse 15. Therefore, thus said the Yahweh of hosts concerning the prophets, behold, I will feed them with wormwood and make them drink the water of gall.
Ooh, so you motherfuckers that are prophesying and trying to this, that, and other, and y'all want to call us prophets of doom because we doing the truth, we telling the truth, and y'all want to talk about good times and all this other kind of shit and go against us. You bringing destruction to yourself. What did he say? Gall, wrath. Go ahead.
And make them drink the water of gall. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all the land. Thus saith the Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not of the mouth of the Lord.
So you got these motherfucking what's this Hebrew with a Hellcat talking about 1,000 years and shit before we get around to this, that, and other. Man, you crazy as a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, but you see, he done found enough money in his bag now that he's good. He don't want it to end out the same way we talked about Nate. How Nate don't want it to go nowhere. He making $7.5 million a year now. He don't want this shit to go nowhere.
Dang.
He got legacy money and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. He get over $600,000 a month from his congregation.
Not knowing that
That's more down.
not knowing that money will not save you. What's that scripture?
Richest prophet not in the day of wrath.
The richest prophet not in the day of wrath.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So in the day of wrath, Your Hellcat ain't gonna save you. Your 7.5 million contract ain't gonna save you. None of that shit gonna save you when the missiles get to shooting. Good luck with that. I got something nice in the garage and race past a missile.
Right, exactly. Yeah, cause no. Hey. All the roads in America are going to be destroyed. So if you ain't on the road that's outside of America, then guess what? I don't give a fuck how fast you going. That nuclear fallout is gonna overtake whatever it is you think you got going. All right, and then some. As they say, that Russian wind. That's gonna be that. Hey, the Lord right now is holding it back, but soon He gonna cut loose and say you can go on and let that happen. Was that the end on that?
No, still one more. Verse 17, they say still unto them that despise me, the Yahweh hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you.
So they thinking peace, ain't shit gonna happen. I got 1,000 years or whatnot. I looked at that, I heard that shit, I thought about that shit. I'm like, okay, if the average lifespan of a man right now, an Israelite male is somewhere in his 60s, maybe 70 years old, right? Then I got to do 10 of those just to get to 700, okay? So now you tell me I got to come back through this motherfucker how many motherfucking times before this shit is over with? Have you lost your rabbit ass mind?
Crazy.
Hey, I don't want to. Hey, no offense, y'all. I love you, but I don't want you to see 17. Okay, I don't want you to see. I don't. You know, and that's no offense. I don't want you. I don't want you to see 17 in that body. Now, I got no problem 17 years in your new form
In the kingdom.
in the kingdom, because you be a grown ass man.
That's
17 years in. I ain't got no problem with that.
Facts.
Okay, whatever y'all got. I got some more though. You got something or not? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 1, and I'm gonna start at. I'm just get to the point, but when you go up, this talk about how Jeremiah was a prophet from the womb, right? And how the Lord chose him to speak, to be his mouthpiece. This Jeremiah 1 and 9. It said, "Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, Behold, I put my word in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdom to root out and to pluck, to pull down and to destroy and to throw down and to build and to plant." And that's what the prophets was supposed to do. That we supposed to go and destroy this place to the ground with the word. Remember, it first start with this word, and then it's gonna.
It manifests out and whatnot. It says this word is not going to come back void. It's going to manifest into the destruction. But the word's got to go forth first.
Facts.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah.
No.
With that, Matthew.
Yeah, put that Matthew.
This-
34.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's out of the mouth of Yahweh Shah himself.
That's right.
Okay? So all this peace, and all this other kind of stuff, I have a dream, and all that other kind of shit. All that shit is bullshit. Yahweh Shah himself says, I do what? Start again.
Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Go ahead.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
At variance, that means against. I'm going to have your ass square up. You going to square up against your people. Because guess what? The ones that believe in me and trust in me, you go be clean contrary to what the world is. So the motherfuckers that's trying to get along in this world are going to be against you. So since so what the scriptures say, if they hated you, it's because they hated me first. So go ahead, read.
And the daughter-in-law, Salaki, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And the man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Oops. So that look. So Yahweh Shai isn't even trying to get you to have to even deal with and absolutely love anybody that's under in your own lineage and bloodline. How much more the rest of the world?
Right.
Hey, if your mindset doesn't line up with what Yahweh Shai has been prophesying since the beginning, and we done got to the last days of it, and we seeing it manifest and actually come to pass as we speak. We saying things and it's coming to pass literally on the fly as we saying it. Then y'all in the wrong mindset. And 1,000 years and Bishop Nathaniel and his bullshit and all these motherfucking prophet Israelites, and I don't mean prophet, I mean prophet. Like money Israelites, okay? You motherfuckers have set yourself up for the worst destructions.
Facts.
Go ahead. Anybody got something?
Yeah, I got this.
Go ahead.
Brother call for this.
Go ahead. No. Go
The
ahead.
brother call for this second. That was 7, and I'm gonna start at. You want to go straight to point 43? This second Ezra 7 and 43.
Unless it's something on his page load up.
It says,
No, I think 43 is the point.
yeah. This is second Ezra 7 to 43. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality, for to come where corruption is past.
And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the Lord can ultimately destroy this place so that we can be in immortality. We hate this body. Like the elder said, we don't want, we hate to say it, y'all, but we don't want to see you see 17. See, I don't want to be motherfucker 36 in this motherfucking place.
And that's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner.
I don't want to see 64. And the fucking weather's breaking to that right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And I'm right there. You know what I mean? That shit. It says, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up.
Yeah.
And that's what we're looking forward to. Y'all still thinking it's doom, but if in actuality, the destruction of wickedness is not doom. It has to be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, and righteousness in paradise is open. Why would you want to be in a place where you get sick, die, and everything is all corrupt, and you're being controlled by a wicked devil who 1 minute wants you to do this, 1 minute he how you jump out the window.
They don't want to let go.
Right, you know what I mean? You want to live in that, and we want to live with Yahweh Shai in righteousness and paradise forever, where we never grow old and weak, and we're not subject to wickedness and corruptness. Are you out your rabbit ass mind?
I mean, think about that, man. Think about that. You know, and like I said, I feel for some of the brothers that's in their 30s and whatnot, even though it's weak, they it's still a weaker body than what it was when I was in my 30s and this, that, and other, and everything is waxing worse and worse, and this, that, and other. But, like you say, in those bodies that we're going to get as part of the hopeful elect, optimum running efficiency, okay? Optimum. Do you understand that? Optimum. That means that guess what? You got more women than you know what to do with, and if you feel like hitting 15 out of the 150 or 300 that you got that particular day, you can hit all 15 of them, and all of them will be satisfied when you get through.
Facts.
Okay?
And all of them in their right damn mind.
All of them gonna be in their right mind. Hey. As a matter of fact, they gonna be like that Big Job. You need to tap out. I can't take no more of these rounds. You gotta come and get these rounds. That nigga got more rounds in him, and I just can't go no more.
Exactly.
Okay, that's optimum. That's optimum. That's like a Formula One race car. As long as you keep the motherfucker on the thing with new tires and gas in it, this motherfucker ready to give you 500-600 miles in a race easily. Optimum. I'm tired of this motherfucker. This is the top end of it, and this on the bottom end of it. I'm ready to throw this motherfucker in the gut. Okay, any more on that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Stop right there. So they want to add sin to sin. So we talking about doom so we can be over and done and don't have to go sin to sin. These motherfuckers say, no, we want to add sin to sin. So we got to want to stay in this motherfucker. No, it don't work like that. This shit is over with. This Edomite that had this man that had enough rain in the fucking world. He's destroying every motherfucking thing. Trees are dying. Air is no good. Water's no good. You can't go and you can't even what's supposed to be organic food is fucking being altered by the fucking water that's coming down on it.
The earth is out of course.
The earth is out of course. Exactly. Exactly. How you gonna have a totally organic or totally organic grown this or that if the water that's watering it is contaminated? How is it gonna be totally organic when the water itself? So it's trying to draw nutrients, and the water that it's using to draw nutrients is contaminated. So the soil is contaminated. Okay? Any more than that?
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. For his princes were a Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
This Edomite is no motherfucking help to you all. He's only built for destruction. You hit your wagon to that motherfucker, he's running himself. He's designed to run himself off the side of a cliff.
Right.
Okay? He's designed. He'll see the cliff, and instead of trying to pull the reins back and slow down, he'll tell them horses to get up, get harder. We run off this motherfucker in full mode, with no fear. Okay? You say, well, y'all talk about doom and all this destruction. What the fuck? Yeah, but we looking for chariots to beam us the fuck up out of here. We know when that shit hit the fan, that guess what? The Lord's got that standard that he gonna lift up. Them chariots gonna have to be getting motherfuckers up out of here at the same time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? No. So yeah, the fact that we fear death because we gotta be willing to live and go into death, but at the same time, no, what we know is we have to walk into death and be willing to put it on the line for Yahweh shot. But this Edomite, he'll bring you to death.
Facts.
For real. Okay? That's it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody got something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
2 Ezra 4 and 29.
55.
I'm gonna start at 27. Oh my goodness, so good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start 2 Ezra 4 and 26. It says, Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away. And this is what we planning on, this place to get on out of here, so the new world of righteousness can come. It says, and cannot comprehend the things that I promised to the righteous in the time to come, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities, right? You can't comprehend the beautiful things that's on this way. If you're still stuck in this present evil, wicked world that the elders always going to.
Right.
He says, but as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction therefore is not yet come. So the evil and wickedness is sown in this place. It's not going to go unless the Lord removes it. And it says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then can it not come that is sown with good. So this place has to go in order for the righteous and the good to come. Point blank, period. So the doom that you talk about is only like anything else. It's got to be removed. It's like planting a flower. You got to tear up the ground, remove all the bad stuff to plant something good. It's the same premise. The Lord has got to destroy this wicked seed to bring righteous seed forth. So, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but a war was in his heart.
Stop right there. So like you said, they so used to accepting the lies that this man has pushed, that like I said, when we come with the truth and the heartache that you're going to have to be willing to deal with and go through to get to the good part, they'd rather just stay in this shit. But this shit is worse than anything that you have to put up with when you get to the good part anyway.
Right.
So why not just go through this shit and get it over with so you can get to that part? Go ahead, read, y'all.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
The motherfucker, he's got no way of getting you to go this way without lying to you. He'd have made you hook, line, sinker, buy this shit. And you know this shit. and you still want to accept this shit.
They want to hear smooth things.
They want the smooth shit.
And
exactly.
what's a perfect example? That is Zaquan is a fucking medicine. The motherfucking medicine you give is side effects is worse than what you have. And they had you buy that shit hook, line, and sinker. You got a fucking chest problem. What we give you is gonna cause death. Nigga, I don't need death. I'm trying to avoid it. And all their commercials and side effects is worse than the damn problem.
And they got to the point.
Buying it every day.
And they got to the point now. They used to hide that shit. Now they tell you.
And everything causes death. You got a motherfucking sore throat. Take this death. What? Why am I taking this if my throat is just a little itchy? But you giving me this medicine is gonna cause worse problems than I already have. But this is what Esau, like the Saquon just going into, his whole MO. He's preaching to you lies. Everything is worse than what you already have. And it ain't gonna get no better. How could you buy into this? And you niggas are going to the drugstore every day. My foot gonna fall off, but I'm gonna take it. What?
Hey, it's going to alleviate the pain, but I'm going to lose my foot eventually.
Right. But this is the wickedness that y'all have brought into. So how can we preaching salvation be doomed? God. Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 10.
Start at 10.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
His wickedness is never going nowhere. He's not built to do anything else. As the scripture says, can a leopard change his spots? Okay? He is what he is. He's built for this. This motherfucker is built. This Edomite, this Caucasian man that he classified himself as being, is built to bring destruction. He's not good for anything else. He knows nothing else. This is all he knows is destruction. And you hook to him, you're going to catch his death. And the good part about it is since y'all don't want to listen, it's good. 2/3 you motherfuckers wasn't designed to listen and hear us anyway. So it's going to be a pleasure, Yahweh Ratazah, to be able to be up on the motherfucking chariot and look down there and be able to see your motherfuckers burning up. Because guess what? He says it's going to be done in the sight of the Lamb and the angels, right?
Yep.
So guess what? That means that no matter how far up we are, we gonna still be able to see you motherfuckers getting smoked.
Yep.
Okay? Because that's gonna be part of the glory. And loving Yahweh Shai the way we did and the sacrifices that was made, because look at the fucking turmoil that these people are going through. And we tried to warn them. We warned them with everything we had. As they say, through the fear of the Lord, we persuade men.
Yep.
Right.
And you motherfuckers don't want to fear. Y'all don't want to have no fear. So, since you don't have no fear, feel the fire. Okay? People Bryson. Right. Go ahead. Any more of that?
Verse 11.
Yeah, go ahead.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
His evil is still there.
And that's why he got to be destroyed.
That's why he got to be destroyed.
Because he has not been cleaned and can't get cleaned.
And like I said, you motherfuckers that think that, well, why they got to be that? Why when we get in rulership, they just can't? No, motherfuckers, because they built for destruction.
Well, the scriptures say he's the son of perdition.
Right. Go. So there's nothing. Look. There's a time for everything. There's a time to live, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pull up. All this. This man had his time to be able to bring the destruction. His time started with Cain. Okay? So when do y'all really want to get to the fucking good part where, like you said, there's no more death for the Israelite? We can't be responsible because we wasn't designed that way for that. We can't be responsible for these other nations and what it is that they have to deal with and go through. But guess what? As rulers, we have to have subjects. And subjects are going to have to be ruled over, beat down, and put into subjection and understand what it is to be a ruler and what it is to be a subject. They go be the subjects. Wouldn't be rulership if you didn't have some subjects in your kingdom. Go ahead, read some more.
Verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
So this motherfucker, here you is, you supposed to be a ruler. This motherfucker gets a chance to slay you in your kingdom. Not in the kingdom of heaven. Not with Yahweh Shai running reign over it. I'm at hey, as they say, I'm not gonna have my beard shaved, but I can let a motherfucker try to cut my throat. Here's a straight razor. Try. Let me see if you dumb enough to fucking pull it. Cause soon as you do, when you cut me, I'm gonna open up your throat. When you try to cut me, it's gonna be like that. What was that thing? That bitch Precious or whatever, when she put her hand in the hot grease and the motherfucker she was mad at, his hand was burning up. It's gonna be like that. You try to fuck me up, everything you try to do to me, I'm gonna make it happen to you. Just so you can get a chance to know. All right, go ahead, Reese.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
So, as a prophet of doom, guess what? If you let this motherfucker run next to you, guess what? He will fuck you up. Now, is that being a prophet of doom? I'm warning you about something. Now, if you want to look at his doom and gloom, then that's on you. But I just showed you how to not let your enemy get next to you. You want to do that and do that anyway, then shame on you. Okay. Man, I can end it right there. I got two more, but I'm going to end it right there.
That's cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, hey, look, we hope that this is edifying for you to get to understand that this gloom and doom stuff, that you motherfuckers want to fear and be afraid of, it's not that. It is not that. So, we hope that that's edifying for y'all to just know, man. Like I said, this gloom and doom we got to go through. We got to walk through it, okay? And with that, for the motherfuckers that don't want to go through it, you go catch it worse. Okay? So we hope that that's edifying. We're going to send our praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechachrash.
To the apostles and elders of GMS again out in New York, double honors, elder bishops as well. Hopefully we hope that's edifying. Rest of the world, Holly Shalom, and for the rest of the world, a Baba Ball.